they're doing online classes right now, right?
What about online classes?
They're doing virtual classes right now, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You don't want to take you don't want to take. I mean, you can see how difficult it is. I had to most of the stuff. We actually do most of these exercises. We'll do in a physical class when I've done it for other people, um, but I had to cut out a couple of physical ones. Obviously, you know, it's
Yeah, I
so,
know a lot of it is, you know, you using your whole body.
yeah,
Kind of hard when
yeah.
it's online like this, though.
There's the best exercises. There's one called remote control where I will uh, it's really I mean it encompasses all of the elements that we teach all in one. So what happens is so if I'm the controller and you're the controllee, I'll make sounds and then you have to do physical things that relate to the sounds. So you can do like literal interpretations like a dog or a bird or something, but it's better if you just kind of almost make it like a dance. So if I go like wee ba ba da ba ba zoo 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 zoo, you know, vroom, 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 make all these sound effects and stuff, or you know, mix that up with like gibberish, you know, you know, you interpret that physically, and then we switch. You can do it four ways, and then you would do the same to me, and then what you would do is you would be the controller, but you would do physical things, right? So you would do dance, and then I have to think up the sound to match your physical thing. It's fun because it's a lot freer, you know, than having to think up, you know, Barney sells bagels in Bulgaria or whatever. You know, it's instantaneous. When you're dancing or whatever, there's no, well, for some of us, there's no filter. You know?
Yep, it's me. That's okay. I can't talk right now, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have that too. I have to like, stay in the other room.
I know you'll wave your hands like, no, don't talk.
What?
Nothing. When somebody like will come into the room or something, you have to wave your hand or something.
Oh.
Stay away.
Hey, Mike.
Hello.
Professor.
Hello. Just kind of getting set up here. So
Okay.
let everybody catch up. We got 11.
Yeah.
We got 20 in the class, so we're a little more than halfway there.
Yeah.
So
I had 533 for what it's worth.
yeah, I know. Yeah, one of the axioms they're saying with Zoom meetings is don't be late. Zoom meetings need to start on time. There's no reason for them not to start on time.
Right. You can't get stuck in traffic on the way home if you're home.
If you're interviewing for a job and it's a Zoom job interview, do not show up too early. You know, like sometimes you want to show up early on the job site, you know.
Yeah.
And but here, it's a whole different kind of dimension now with being electronic and stuff. So.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. So kind of
I mean, because technically they wouldn't even know if you showed up early because, like, they don't want you to be on the call when they get on it or something. They want to be the first ones on. Why would you not want to show up early for a job?
For an interview? Yeah. Because it's I don't know. You know, you got to kind of think it through a little bit as to why you know, I'm here 5 minutes early. But they might not, you know, they might put you in a waiting room, right? And
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they could be online. It could be the same.
They could be on with another.
Yeah. That makes sense. Makes sense. Huh? That's interesting.
I don't know. You know, it's kind of this whole world with the Zoom type things, you know, all the other tools that are going on. That we're kind of rethinking how we communicate with each other.
Yeah. Oh, for
Here
sure.
we go. Yeah. So,
Oh, it's
all
funny.
right.
We're
Well, let me
rethinking
get-
everything. You know,
Yeah, I know.
how we eat. You know,
Let me get rolling here.
how we buy
Did
things.
Ben get his microphone fixed, or he's still incognito?
He actually had to turn it off. To
Microphone
take a
is
phone
fixed.
call. There he is. Hey, Ben. We talked after the
Ah.
meeting. Yeah. So
Is booming Ben, right?
we're
Booming
bringing in
Ben.
a really a ringer. Ben's the creative wonderkin. It's funny that you say that about interviews. I was telling somebody I mean, man, I think I've messed up. I think I made every single one. You know, they have the Forbes list of things you shouldn't do in an interview, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've done them all the things you shouldn't do. This is
You got your own list, Nate. It's much bigger than theirs.
right. Exactly, Ben. My list is a lot longer than the Forbes do not do list.
Well, there's some thought that, you know, if you have to go down a list, you don't want to just go like everybody else does, right? You
You
want
definitely don't want to do like everybody else.
Yeah, that's right. So, and I get that with my students sometimes. You know, they'll do everything the opposite. You know,
Oh, yeah?
opposite. They'll answer opposite. They'll
Cool.
do, well, especially on Kahoots. You know, we're playing
Oh.
Kahoots. Yeah. So they'll do
Just to mess with
100%,
you, mean?
100% wrong. You know.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I
And,
like these guys. Sign them up. We'll give them an extra long creative lesson.
There you go. So
That's like one of the best lessons is when everyone else zigs, you zag. You know.
yeah, there you go. And use it. Yeah.
Not good if you're a surgeon or an accountant, but for most things.
Of course, now they're with cannabis being legal. I mean, they sell zigzag still, right?
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, shoot. I guess it's too late to
That's right.
do a quick toke before the.
No, don't do that. Unless you're going to share.
Oh, yeah. I you know.
Yeah, you do a virtual share. So,
Virtual
how you guys doing? We're just kind of carrying on here, so let you catch up. So we got 15. That's good. 75% today. Not bad. After going through the Sahara Desert this weekend at 121 degrees. I mean, what was that all about, right? So,
And they said 128 was the all-time high, and that was just 2 weeks ago, and that was in Death Valley.
I thought it was 130 down in Death Valley.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Since then,
yeah.
they've beaten the 128.
And the record that they said was like 1915 or something.
I was there at 9 o'clock at night. It was 109, and I just thought that was impossible. You know, I mean,
Way we go. Well, we got everybody on. How you doing? You guys, some of you coming through. So I've got Joanna, Sophia,
I like
Joel.
Sophia's.
Joel. You guys have shown up with the improv background, so congratulations. I guess the question is, Joanna and Sophia, you guys were in my other class, so no, Sophia wasn't. Joanna, you're the only one, right? And away we go.
Nicholas as well.
What's that?
Nicholas is in the other class as well.
Yeah, and I know Nicholas had a train ride he had to catch, so he was going to be late, but he actually ended showing up. So, how you doing, Nicholas? You with us?
I'm here. I'm here.
I can hear you loud and clear. Good to see you. All right, guys. So we'll jump into this. We've got if you were with us an hour ago, you know that it's a fun program, and this kicks off our guest professional series of the Ei Sandbox for this semester. And we'll have programs pretty much every week all the way through into November. And you guys get to take advantage of that. But I do want to make sure that you know that, you know, something like this comes with a little bit of responsibility. And that responsibility is that you do need to turn in a reflection by Sunday night, midnight, on this experience. And I put a template up. If it's not up, I'll put it up. I am recording this, and I'll put the recording up. that way, then you guys can get that done. But it's a pretty simple reflection on what you see and what you hear and what it means to you. And these programs for the semester are intended to kind of help bring some life to the free textbook that you're using this semester and some of the other experiences. So we will see on Thursday where you're at with the voting teams. But hopefully you guys have picked up on your teams. You know who your teams are. You're communicating with each other, right, Taylor? Taylor? Earth to Taylor.
Yes, I'm here.
I know you are. I can see you in a profile anyway. Do you know, have you communicated with your team?
Kind of.
Yeah, so that kind of gives me that warm and fuzzy feeling. So when you say kind of, what does that mean exactly?
Like we've touched bases, but we haven't started anything yet.
On your team? Who's on your team? Anybody on the call here today?
I know Nick is on my team, and I think
Nick, you're on her team?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I forgot who else is.
I thought you said Nate.
No, Nick. Yeah, he's right below you on my screen.
Yeah, I'm on that.
Okay, all right, well, make sure that you guys are there. I'm going to be looking at Thursday that we're going to go jump into, we'll take a part of our time together and we'll jump into jumping ahead on that particular project. Any questions at all on any assignments, stuff that you turned in? It should be all graded by now. Not so much from this class. My other two classes, they had a couple other things that they had to turn in. But make sure that you're staying on top. You've got the calendar. You know, we're not doing quizzes, exams, or finals or anything like that in this class this semester. But I am asking you to make sure you stay up on the reflections and the different experiences and discussions that we're talking through. Go from there. So any questions at all? Lisa, you got anything? Any questions?
No,
You good?
I'm
You
good.
cool? Okay, how about
I've done all the
Elijah?
questions.
Elijah, anything going on your way? Anything we need to cover?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, okay. I mean, my goal is to have you good.
Okay.
So, all right, guys, use the chat. Tell me you're present. Send a love note to our guest speaker today. He gets lonely sometimes.
Yeah.
And so make sure that he feels wanted, and we'll jump on his program in 1 second because I'm going to do a share screen and talk a little bit about what we're going to talk about, if I can find it real quick. Where to go? So Nate, you got all your stuff lined up?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get inbox. That's the one. Right here.
Are you bringing up the serious improv? I don't see any.
Yeah, I'm going to in about 2 seconds. I just have to get it lined up. Now I'm bringing up our class here. So.
Okay.
So this is the a note I sent out to you guys on September 4th with the program that we're doing tonight, and the teams that are all set up. You can do a one-page reflection on the speakers, and so if you look under, I don't know where's my speaker at? There we go. So I posted in the guest speaker improv here. There's a form that I posted that I'm asking you guys to adhere to. It's about 150 questions, single spaced, and pretty complex. Oh, actually, it's 4 questions, triple spaced. Oh, I'm sorry. I misspoke. But if you take a look at that, just use this. How did the speaker's talk reflect on what we're learning? How do you feel the speaker addressed the topic? Point out examples. What area could the speaker be more effective or improve? In what ways were you motivated with this person's talk and visit? And any comments? So that's due by Sunday. So that's it, and that's posted here. And then I also will post the video that's being recorded right now. So away we go. The thing behind what we're doing is the ability to communicate better, to handle a lot of life's challenges using a technique called improv. And a lot of people have kind of a misnomer about what improv is. And so I'm going to launch a poll. I have actually 2 polls. And the question is it just used for comedy? And the first class got it well, and some of you from my first class hopefully will get the same answer, and it looks like we're about 100% that everybody says no, it's not just used for comedy, and that's absolutely true. You'll see that a lot of the skills that you're going to play with here in the next short while can be used in your life, work, your experiences, school, wherever. So I'll just end the polling. We'll jump off because it's 100%. Everybody says that that's not true. And away we go. So that's it. And last, and then I'll introduce Nate, is the website real quick that we've put together. We've been doing this about 3 years now. And it's a way to teach leadership and management and sales and people that interact with people to make them more successful in how they do that. And I think you'll see once we jump into the exercises that that in fact happens. So so this is the website. It's called Serious Improv, kind of a play on words because it's not comedy, but it is improv. And away we go. So serious-improv.com. Welcome to jump on there and or share it with your friends and neighbors. And away we go. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to introduce my good friend, Nate Lee, and he'll take over from here. So yeah, I need to make you a host here still. So hold on a second.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead, since this is a perfect manageable group. I'm going to do the exercise we talked about at the beginning. And this is called a virtual game. So the nice thing about virtual is that we honestly could be anywhere in the world, right? As long as there's a satellite hookup. So I'm going to call your name out. You're going to tell me where you are in your imagination, where you are and why, or what you're planning or what you're planning on doing either after the class or before or tomorrow. Okay, so Mike and I'll start. I'm gonna, I think Mike, you saw this coming, right? So you can see I'm in Hawaii because I just finished with the surf competition and I'm going snorkeling tomorrow. So Mike, where are you?
Where am I?
Yeah.
You know, most of the time I have not a clue where I'm at, but today I'm actually in Africa. And I had the opportunity to take a bath finally when I was out hiking. And these are my friends that I got the chance to take a bath with. So.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. They hold a lot of water in those trunks, so they can get you good and clean, huh?
It was fun, yeah, because they hose you right down.
Yeah, right. I like that, yeah. So, so Nick, how about you? Where are you? Nicholas.
am currently in the yard,
Oh.
hanging out by the pool.
Oh, okay, that's very nice. Okay. Is this a yard in California or someplace else?
California, yes. It's a yard in California in Chatsworth.
And you're in the yard because you're doing yard work or because you just like it, that needed some sun?
I wanted to bake in the 120-degree weather and go for a swim, take a dip.
Nice. All right. So Nicholas, now, how about you? Where are you? Or where would you want to be?
I'd probably like to be in Mexico right now, Cancun to be exact.
Cancun. For the same reason of getting some sun or what?
Yeah, getting some sun and going on jet skis and all that stuff.
Tequila. Got it.
Mhm.
Joanna, how about you?
I am currently on the stage where I just finished my show.
Whoa.
I have a brief break before my next show.
Awesome. Oh, we want to come see your next show for sure. Elijah, how about you? You look like you're orbiting the planet a bit, huh? Oh, he's muted, Mike.
No, that's not, I'm not muting anybody.
Oh,
I
okay.
unmute myself now.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Everybody
leaving.
has control.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm leaving Earth and I'm gonna land on Moon now.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. All right. Sophia, how about you? Where are you?
I'm in Florida right now.
In Florida. Why are you in
Not
Florida?
during the hurricane. This one is sunny and nice and warm.
Same thing. We got a lot of sun people here.
Yes.
How do you pronounce your name? Anasa? Anasa? Your
Anna
name.
Isa.
I'm sorry. What?
Anna Isa.
Anna Isa. Oh, very cool. Where are you, Anna Isa?
I'm at Walt Disney World.
Ah, she's a woman after my own heart, right, Mike? So I don't know if I don't think I'd want to be in Walt Disney World, but I work at Disneyland, so I'm sort of eager to get back to work and sort of not. But so why are you at Walt Disney World? Just to ride the rides?
To get to enjoy the rides, get to enjoy some free time out of this pandemic, and tomorrow I will be at Animal Kingdom.
Oh, excellent! Yeah.
Going to see Mr. Grimshaw's new best friends, the elephants.
Yeah. There you go. Cool. Yeah. So Vanessa, you're next. Where are you?
I'm currently on a pool.
Currently where?
On a pool.
On a pool? On a pool? Why are you there?
'Cause it's too hot. The weather's hot. So.
Cool. Yeah. This old man has terrible hearing, but I think I caught that. Alan, I like your bow tie, dude. I was going to wear a bow tie today, but I'm hot enough, so to speak, as it is. Where are you?
It's hot. It's hot over here. It's hot over in Vegas.
I beg your pardon?
It's hot over in Vegas.
In Vegas?
Las Vegas.
Las
Nice.
Vegas. Yeah.
Which casino?
Over at at Paris?
In Paris? Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm chilling in Paris.
Nice, yeah. Yeah, good food over there, huh? Yeah.
Great. Get to dine in, gamble my future.
I'm going to skip you, Benji. You understand. Benji, my friend here listening in. Sylvia, how about you? Where are you?
I'm in Alaska.
All right. See, when everyone else zigs, you zag. That's a good improv lesson. So everyone's liking the sun. Of course, you have like 15 hours of sun in Alaska right now, right?
Yeah.
So why are you in Alaska?
I want to watch the Northern Lights.
Ooh, good reason. Good one. Guillermo? Is that how you pronounce it? You need to unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got it.
That's cool. Welcome.
Hey.
How you doing? Where are you?
I'm skydiving in Dubai.
Excellent. Skydiving.
Right.
Have you ever been skydiving?
No, not yet.
Yeah, it's only terrifying for about 5 seconds, the time that you
Yeah,
have
for
to
the
leave the
first
plane.
moments, right?
Then it's
Yeah,
just like, it's incredible, floating. It's quiet. It's amazingly quiet, especially after the plane is the loudest thing you'll ever hear, and then skydiving's the quietest thing you'll ever hear. That's cool.
Sure.
Nice one. All right. See, Joel, I don't think. Oh, did you tell it? Okay. Well, actually, skydiving is sort of a reason in and of itself. Joel, how about you? You got to unmute.
I'm currently on my way to Rosarito, Baja California.
What?
Rosarito, Baja California. Mexico.
Where, California? Where?
Rosarito.
Oh, okay, Cerritos. Is that actually where you are, or is that, why do you want to be? Why do you want to go be in Cerritos?
To take some couple of shots of Don Julio.
Oh, okay, nice. Good reason. Good tequila. Awesome. See, people kept moving around on me here. Taylor, how about you? Where are you?
I'm in Jamaica.
What?
Jamaica. I'm in Jamaica right now.
One more time. Huh?
I'm in Jamaica right now.
You are? Oh, Jamaica. Why are you in Jamaica?
Because I love the sun and the beach.
The sun. All right, sun. And rum? Do you like rum?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah. I like these college classes, you know, you can talk about alcohol or maybe you can't, but we are anyway. Viviana, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you today?
I'm having a great time.
This is
this is fun. This is fun. Everyone's in really fun place. I like that. We're in a good place up here too, right? So where are you?
I'm currently walking the streets of Rome.
Oh, nice. Any particular street? Are you near the Pantheon, maybe?
By the Colosseum.
The Colosseum. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable thing.
Amazing.
So you just you like Roman ruins? Is that why you're in Rome, or?
Yeah, I actually really like it.
Yeah, the food's not bad too.
Amazing.
I know I missed somebody. Did I miss someone? Have we all had a turn? April? April.
April just signed on.
Hi.
Yeah.
Doing.
Awesome. Welcome. So, April, you might not have heard the, since we're all virtual, we can be anywhere we want to be. So on Earth or wherever. So where are you and why? Where do you want to be and why?
Oh, wow. I am taking the class in my indoor swimming pool, in my pool house.
In your pool house? Is that really where you are?
Yeah, actually, I can be anywhere. That's where I am.
All right, cool. Yeah. Hey, sometimes reality works, right? All right. Well, friends, this was fun. So this was just a little more than a warm-up exercise, getting you to visualize, use your imaginations a little and visualize something. It's actually, we do before I start and tell you about some of the stuff we're going to do that relates more to business and being an entrepreneur is, there is a thing called Discover, Explore, and Heighten. It's really one of the better, more complicated improv exercises, and that's what you guys were doing actually. But if I had time, I would drill you down so that you could actually find a seashell if you were in Jamaica and describe the seashell for me, or if you were in the pool house. Tell me what your personal waiter that's bringing you food and drinks, what he's bringing you or she's bringing you, that kind of thing. It's called Discover and Sports Heighten. All it is a way of saying is to get specific. It's something we actually, if Mike ever invites me back at the end of the semester, I mean, not ever, but if he invites me back at the end of the semester, we'll do creative lessons and creativity lessons, and we'll do Explore and Heighten. But that's what it is. It's sometimes especially if you're writing something, you can tell when it's boring, it's too general. But if you're telling a story, you know, specificity is what makes for a good story, right? Okay, so we're gonna climb on board here. Can everyone see that screen? Yes, no, maybe so.
Do you mean like we're seeing you right now?
You are okay. So I've got to.
I think you have to
back
share
up a step.
screen.
What?
Yeah. I think you have to share screen.
Yeah, I thought I did that, but I didn't. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. There we are. How's that?
Getting
Now
better.
see
There
it?
you go.
Thank you.
Good,
All
good.
right.
Yes.
So this little half hour or whatever is going to be called the power of improv. And I guess you guys are entrepreneurs, which is great because you're going to need to be, as an entrepreneur, you're going to need to be both a leader and a manager and a team player at some point. So improv teaches you how to be better leader, better manager, better team player, better person. And we concentrate on a thing called anti-fragility. And Mike can show you the articles at some point later on that we wrote for the guy at MIT on anti-fragility. And all anti-fragility is, and this is how improv helps you with this, is anti-fragility is a way of when you get to obstacles or when your plans go awry, you can either give up or you can just ignore the reality of the plans and keep pushing your idea forward, or you can adapt. Okay, you can use all the troubles, the travails that come at you, and you can adapt and grow and learn and get better. So anti-fragile person is even more than persistent. It's a person who actually gets better when the going gets rough, as it were. So, okay, come on, Nate, let's try. I'm clicking, but it's just not, there we go. Okay, so believe it or not, this is a perfect organization. The improv troupe is about as good an organization as you can get. And the reason is that they all have to work together perfectly and very quickly to turn, you know, the audience's suggestions into a skit, right? So turning a problem into a solution. And obviously that takes self-confidence. These are the things that we're going to concentrate now. Leadership and all that stuff, that's a long path, and we'll set you off on the way to being a better leader, better person. But these are the specific skills we're going to work on today, is building your self-confidence, getting you to be a better listener. Flexibility is probably the one great trait that you can have above all else, probably, at least in these terms, and team play, which is sort of like teamwork, but more fun. So, as a couple of the people that were in the first class understand, is surprise is the most common thing in the world. You know, they say change is the one constant in your life. Well, surprise is the way change works on you, okay? Surprise is, so if you're at the you're at the bottom of a great huge funnel, right? Of all the things that are gonna happen to you all the time, right? And surprise is that funnel. So surprise is everything, all the vastness of what you don't know coming at you all the time. Now, surprise engenders two things. So if you're in a fun house, like if you paid $30 to go into Universal Studio just to be scared, right? Well, that's surprise, right? So you can be fearful, right? So sometimes the normal reaction to surprise is fear, is you're scared. Or you can be like our other pal here, and you can laugh. Surprise is also, laughter is usually from some sort of surprise. So you can enjoy the surprise, right? Enjoy the fact that people are going to try to scare you, or in general, get to a place in your head where you know that your plans are not always going to come out right? You know that as we said in our article, the way to how do you make God laugh? Make plans, right? So you know that things are going to happen that you just can't anticipate. So you have to, if you are able to accept that and embrace the unexpected, or as we say, embrace surprise, you will be in a position where you're literally gamifying life. You're just having fun and knowing that the surprise is all part of the game. Surprise is going to come at you and you're going to be ready for it. So, okay. So how are we going to do that? All right, well, you guys are going to be good at this, I know. The first way is we're going to make faces, all right? So actually, normally I would turn back on the whole gallery view, but I trust you guys. As many of you that can turn on your screen, you'll enjoy it more if you're sharing your face that you're about to make with the rest of the class. So what you do is we're not going to shut our eyes. We're all just going to make a silly face. Ready, get set, go. Silly faces. Okay, now we're going to make a scary face. Okay, now we're going to be, I think we're going to make animals the theme for this class. So now you're just going to be your favorite animal, okay? So, or a turtle. The bald head helps with the turtle. All right, so did we all do these? Do we all do them? Did you all do the faces? Okay. Now,
yes.
What happens when you're doing a face is you're doing like Elsa. You're learning to let go, okay? When you let go, like those improv guys, they look stupid, they look silly, and that's the idea, right? Why? Because there is no you anymore. When you're the doctor, right? When you're role playing an insane person or a scary person, that's who you are. So the scarier you are, or the better doctor, or whatever you're role playing, that's good, okay? But if you're going to go like, oh no, I'm too embarrassed. If you're going to be self-conscious, okay, self-conscious is the opposite of self-confident, all right? So if you can get rid of, remember that surprise, remember the fearful baby, if you can get rid of the fear, and what is the fear? You're just worried about what other people think of your silly face? How stupid is that, right? You can't be worried about that. You got to go wholehearted, right? You got to be confident, right? I always say to people, for better or for worse, is I don't get embarrassed, you know. Maybe in about 2 days time or 2 weeks time, or when the beer fight, you know, settles down and we're kicked out of the bar, then I might be embarrassed. But you know, while it's happening, no, just don't be afraid of what other people think, you know, because that's what I was telling my daughter just the other day is you know, anybody who's going to judge you is literally not worthy of caring about, because for the very fact that they are judgmental, right? So don't let them keep you from being your true self, which is self-confident. All right, enough talk. Let's do another game. All right, so listening is core to all improv exercises, and you saw as I said before, because the improv troupe has to listen to one another to create the skit, and while the skit's going on, to act out the skit. And this is a valuable lesson, because none of us is very good at listening. We're naturally inclined to be thinking about what we're going to say next, right? So, but when you are listening, you're literally empathizing with the person, and you are, as someone said once, that true listening is the ability to change your mind, or change your mind by what the person says. So you have to be open to what they're truly saying to you. Okay, so we're going to do. We're going to show you the elementary exercise on listening is like step 1/2 in the world of improv, is called yes and that's not just listening, it's positivity, because that's another key to making a skit work or improv work, is because if you can't say no. Because if, for instance, I say to Mike, I say, hey, Mike, we're going to go surfing. I've got this new expandable surfboard. Mike says, you know what? It's nighttime, Nate. You can't go surfing at night. Well, okay, he's stopped the skit, right? So instead of being a no or even yes, but, which is just another way of saying no, Mike says, oh yeah, you know what? I've got one of those too. In fact, mine's pink because that's my favorite color. Or he says, oh yeah, I saw those. I got 2 of them because my sister needs one too. She uses hers for an ironing board. So so you see, you build, yes and means don't just say yes, don't just agree, but add on to what the first person is saying. So that's what we're going to do. Right now, this means game time. So we're going to do breakouts. How many of us are there? Mike, 17 or something here?
Yeah, 15, 3 people on a breakout.
I'm going to stop share so I can see everybody. 3. Oh, perfect. Okay. So
ready to go.
We're going to do a breakout with 3 people, and then we're going to come back, and then I'll explain the next exercise. But this exercise is called rumors, and it's good. A couple of people have already have done this before. So rumors is a 3-person conversation, if you will. The first person just starts and says some kind of rumor, like, oh, you know what? I heard that the fires are actually in San Diego now, downtown San Diego. And the next person says, oh yeah, I heard that too, but you know what? They're using all that craft beer. I'm sorry, I must be thirsty. Alcohol seems to be a theme besides pets. Anyway, they're using all, the second person says, and again, the more outrageous, the better, right? They're using all that craft beer they brewed down in Ballast Point to put out the fire. And the third person says, yeah, I heard that too. And they're giving the firemen free passes to Ballast Point for the rest of the year, firefighters or whatever. So you understand? So it's just a stair step. The first person says about a rumor, and the second person tries to up the rumor, and the third person tries to up it again, right? Or just agree. It doesn't have to go up and up and up. But if you can be more outrageous and try to surprise the person on the down the line. Now, when we break up into this groups of 3, is let's do first names. We'll go alphabetically by first name. So the first person, say would be, if it's Nate, Joanna, and Nick, it would be Joanna, Nick, Nate, right? So we got, that would be the order. Oh, that's the other thing is, if let's just say if you're the middle person, you're going to start the second one. So everyone gets a turn to be first on the rumors, okay? So let's go ahead and break out, Professor, and see.
That was interesting.
That worked well. Did everybody have a good time? Was that helpful, or was that fun?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was fun.
That was interesting.
You see the importance of listening in that, and then
Yeah.
just being spontaneous. Just listen, add on, and you can. What's funny is I think a side effect that's really not necessarily intended is this is a good one for empathy, because when you have to add on to what somebody else is saying, you're kind of joining them, right? You're joining them in their idea, right? In their place. All right, so this is kind of a, even though we always say you got to be positive, this is a fun little exercise that everyone likes. And it's, pardon me, it's called Fortunately, Unfortunately. And it's rather like rumors, but the first person could say anything that's positive. I'll just use these, I hate repeating myself, but I'll just use the same example I used for the first class, which is, fortunately, I just got a new car today. And then the second person says, well, unfortunately, it didn't come with new tires. All your tires are worn. And then the third person, it's a three-part person, so it's fortunately, unfortunately, and then the third person, since it's improv, it always has to end up positive, so they go and they say, well, oh, well, fortunately, I have all of these tires that I've been trying to get rid of, so please take them off my hands. I'll give you $100 if you take these tires. So yeah, fortunately, unfortunately, fortunately, right? So we're going to do the same thing. Let's go in reverse alphabetical order, okay? And then we'll start with the, same thing. Whoever goes second, then will start the first. Fortunately, so everyone has to have a turn at each stop. The first, second, and third person. Okay. All right, Professor. Everyone understands. All right.
Back on duty.
Excellent. That was fun, man. Did you guys, anyone have any comments, positive or negative, anyone, or questions? No. Okay. Well, we'll move on here. I think I always, generally the students like fortunately, unfortunately. I think, it gets a little tiring always being positive, right?
Even about 5 minutes.
Oh gosh, that's right. My goodness.
Time flies.
Let's see. All right. Oh, that's cool. Well, this is one we'll probably have time to finish up with. So Barney, okay. Mike, what do you think? You want to do Barney or you want to do wrap up?
I think we just do a quick Barney and go.
Okay. So Barney is on. You've got to answer as fast as you can. use the tricks, the ones that were in breakouts with me, use the tricks like think of the theme today is animals or your favorite letter. Anyway, I'll call on you. This goes like this. It's called Barney, and it's I'll say something like, well, Barney sells books to bookworms. Barney sells books in Boise. And then I quickly call on somebody else, and I give them a letter. So I'll say, Alan, you go with the letter L. So you want to try it? And that's what you do. You'll think of somebody with L sells something L to somebody with L.
You're just about ready to do it.
Leo sells lemons in Liberia.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me. You want to call? Oh, I'll go ahead and do it. Elijah. M.
M.
Yeah.
Mark.
Quickly.
Maverick. Mark sells books to Maverick in what's another M word?
Montana.
Montana.
Sorry. I thought I was muted.
All right, thank you. That's all right. Collaborative. It's a collaborative.
Your friends are for.
Vanessa. S. Okay, Vanessa. Taylor S. You're gonna have to unmute yourself. Hello? I wore you guys out, huh? All right, I'm gonna go with people that are face up. Nicholas Carbonell. Good French name, right? Is that French?
No.
I know some Carbonells, I think, in New Orleans. What?
It's like Hispanic Cuban.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. So Nicholas, let's do O.
Oh. Oscar sells olives in Austria. Or no, that's an A.
Well, actually, that is the way they do spell it with the O.
I messed up.
You know, you're right. Actually, they spell it with the O in Austria. So it's something like Osterweiss.
Oscar sells olives in Oahu.
Excellent. Joanna, what do you think? A J.
Jackie sells jelly beans in Jakarta.
Oh, very cool. Nick Henry, what do you think? Let's do H.
Last one.
Heidi sells horse hooves in Hagwanda.
Excellent. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Wow. Horse hooves. That's what we call third step association. I love it.
Dave, got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Last thoughts. What do you think? What do you want to? What party thoughts?
Really quickly, I'm going to just summarize here. So really quickly, I hope you saw that these exercises take you into listening, and you realize that listening leads to empathy and cooperation and teamwork. I hope I stressed that you can't worry about making a mistake. You can't worry about what people think of you or thinking of your performance. That leads to confidence. Flexibility leads to just about everything. Flexibility is basically flexibility, meaning open-mindedness, right? Ability to adapt is the most important thing. Again, these are all the end benefits of surprise, of being able to handle surprise. You gamify life, reduce stress. You're generally a happier person. You're much better at quickly deciding what you're going to eat on a big menu. No, and on and on. And so this is well, we did one extra at the beginning, and then we didn't get to do sports commentators, but these are the exercises that we did. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. So that's all I have to say, Professor.
Well, very good. Nice job, Nate. And
thank you.
you know that your bodyguard here, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
You try and quiet him down a little bit, would you? Because it just it's very boisterous.
I've been talking up a storm over here.
and disruptive.
Yes, that's right.
Oh yeah, I can feel it all the way through. Hey guys, listen. Let's give Nate a hand, taking his time, coming in and sharing his thoughts. You're hearing from the master. I mean, he lives this constantly, and it's something that I have seen over the last years that we've started doing it with my students and in other places. That it's just been a phenomenal way for you to gain your strength and to become master of your life, and it's one of the tools that you want to have in your toolkit. So I will see you guys on Thursday. Make sure that you communicate with your teams and get a decision made, because that's going to be the first thing we'll talk about when you walk in the door, the Zoom door, if you will. All right, guys, we'll see you.
Thank you, guys. You were
Thank
awesome.
you.
You're awesome. You're a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
My pleasure. Thank
you.
So do we need to take up a collection for Ben to get him a camera, or do we just not want to see him?
You definitely don't want to see me, Mike. I promise. Okay. It's hot. You can only imagine what I'm wearing.
I have not. And I just can't go there.
He's on the listening end today.
Yeah, there you go.
No, I'm just. I just. Yeah, I'm listening. I'm trying to just get a.
Yeah. Well, feel free, Ben, if you want to. I don't know. Did you unmute yourself when you were put into the breakout session?
When I went into the breakout session this time, I did. I unmuted myself because it was small. There were only 2 people.
Yeah.
And if I hadn't unmuted myself, nothing would have happened.
You got to jump in. It's good for you. Thanks for joining in. So.
Yeah.
That's
First time I didn't, because it's a class. It's, you know, they know each other, or whether they know each other.
They're learning. It's the 3rd week, so they don't know each other that well. But
yeah.
I tell you what, after they go through a session like this, a couple of breakouts, different things, they now have a much better feel for who they're in the class with. So
yeah.
And at the end of the semester, it's one of the things that they really point out as being a big plus for them, because most of the time they go with visors and they just parachute in and parachute out.
That's great, because well, you know, with 40 minutes, it's tough. But I felt that at least the kids that were